There are several different things you can check, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android. The first thing to do is to look at the very top of your screen. If you see a small orange dot, it means that the microphone is currently being used. Or if you see a small green dot, it means that either your camera or both your camera and microphone are currently being used. Now, if you see these dots at the top of your phone when you're not making a call, not on FaceTime or anything like that, it could indicate that someone is using your microphone or camera to spy on you. Now, another thing we're going to do is open your phone here, go to the keypad, and type *#21#. Once again, the star puts 21 books and calls. Here you'll see settings, voice call forwarding disabled, data call forwarding disabled, fax call forwarding disabled. If all of these show disabled, that's a good thing. If any of these show enabled when you haven't enabled them yourself, it's possible that someone is using this to spy on your device in particular. Now, let's check some other things. Open your phone settings here and scroll down until you find phone, then tap on it. Now here, let's tap on calls on other devices. If you see a device here that you don't recognize, it's possible that calls are being forwarded to that device and you probably don't want that. Just disable it. Now, let's also go to call forwarding. And again, if this option is enabled when you didn't do it intentionally, make sure to turn it off, because that's yet another way someone could potentially listen to your calls. So let's go back once again and tap on messages. We're going to look at something similar here. You can see text message forwarding. If there's a device you don't recognize, make sure it's turned off, because actually all your SMS messages are being forwarded from your iPhone to that other device, whether it's a computer, a tablet, or whatever it may be. So make sure this option is turned off if you don't recognize that particular device. Now, let's keep going through this list. If we scroll up a bit and tap on privacy security, then on location services at the top, you want to go through this list looking for little arrows. These arrows indicate that an app has used your location, which could mean it's potentially tracking your whereabouts. So if you haven't used one of these apps recently, but you see that little arrow next to it, you should tap on it and set location access to never for that particular app. This will help prevent that specific app from tracking your location. And let's keep going back again and again. Another thing I recommend you do is tap on battery. Here, you'll see which specific apps have used the most battery over the past 24 or 48 hours. If one of these apps shows up even though you haven't really used it and it's consuming a lot of battery, again, it could be being used as some kind of spy app or spyware. I recommend that for each of these apps, if you don't remember using it in the last day, the last week, or for some time, you go into it and potentially delete the app completely. Finally, the last thing I recommend you do is scroll all the way up to the top, tap on your name, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to see at the very bottom here the devices that are connected to your iCloud. If you don't recognize one of these devices, simply tap on it and make sure to remove it from your iCloud.